Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to my earphones being tangled. Hold on one second. I I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's just hang out. I need to figure out my life for December, so thought I'd bring you along. I need to get everything situated: planner, journal, my life. So let's see if we can. That's cute. I love finding things on my desk and putting them together. That's really one of the things that sparks joy in me. Um, I I want to start with my planner. I don't know what I'm going to do for my journal. I think I'm just going to take the easy way out at this point, but we'll see. Um, we will see. Okay. It's, 6:30. I'm exhausted. It's time for bed. It's time to start getting ready for bed. I got to do the stuff to get ready for work tomorrow. Okay. I have swapped out this, I guess, planner cover. I don't know. I can tell you I'm not happy with it, so that will be changed probably by the end of the month. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. The problem is I don't have another cover for my Hobonichi. So this cousin, I don't have another cover. All I have is this blue and orange one. And although it's my favorite color, I'm not loving this orange. So for December, it's been amazing, obviously, through, um, August, September, October, November. Okay. So, and it was an old one I had, but I'm not in love with it. But I did take off my ribbon tie, and so I thought we would maybe, or my ribbon paper clip. So Sweet Melissa had made me the one that was on my planner, that I've used for the last 4 months. I made this one for my journal, obviously for October. And so I thought I would. I also don't know, what are your thoughts on this? Because I had this on my journal, and I obviously took it off. I don't know if I'm going to leave it on my journal or save it for next year and just use it every October in my journal. Let me know your thoughts on that. Would you leave it with your journal and put it up on the shelf, or would you save it, and reuse it? I don't know. Okay. So my first thought is, let's get I just can't unsee the orange. My eye is definitely drawn to it, but I thought, let's just make a fun Christmas tag. I'm not going to try and match this, because I think this will probably not make the cut at some point, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. So I was thinking I'd like to add some. We have to kind of come up with a color theme, right? And I'm just really drawn to this green. This is green, right? This cream this year. I don't know why. It's very bizarre for me. So I think we're going to start with some cream. I also am going to cut a piece of the green, because we'll use it obviously one way or the other. So this poor box has gotten its dollar's worth out of life, but I'm not going to put it in the dumpster because, it never goes away. I thought that was interesting when we went on our trip. Sometimes in the parks they have, I just spent all that time putting that together, and I dropped it on the floor, and it obviously popped right off. When we went on our anniversary, we went on that long hike through the national park or whatever, they often have educational things, and they had this whole display or whatever of all these things that had been found on the beach and like how long it would take to what? Compost to go away, basically. Is that red and white? Yeah. You know, and some of these things are never going to go away. I mean, like the trash we put, I don't know. I'll get off my soapbox, but because I'm not helping. That's really pretty. I'm not too sure it should be in here. I guess if I'm only going to use it in October, should I put it with my October stuff? Is the question. And I guess yes. Like I don't know why I would take up space in here. I think I've used, you know, all my favorites, and so now I have left, or other pieces I've picked up, but I think I've used my red and I think I've used my greens, except this bright green. Okay, so we'll be done with that. And then let's see. I did make a trip to the Dollar Tree a while ago. This was not anything recent, but I did pick up some goodies in hopes that it might spark joy with me, maybe. Oh, and that's so funny. I obviously saved this little bag, and it has luggage tags in here from Halloween when I traveled to see my husband. So that's kind of a fun tag, huh? I normally just put it in my trash journal. I think we'll just continue. Let me see. These ribbons are not even my favorite, but I just grabbed them, like I said, at the dollar store real quick. So let's find a page for this. Kind of was hoping to I don't want to do that. I would like to make a little tiny loop, but it's fine. Let's find another page for this. Okay, done and done. All right, so I got some Christmas washi. Little Hello Kitty Christmas washi. That was from, Daiso. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, this is all from my trip. That's so funny. Okay. All right, let's see what we want to do. I have other ribbon, but we can start with this. I mean, like, I don't even like this one. I don't like any of this. Good talk, good talk, good talk. I am not in the mood. Not in the mood, friends. Not in the mood. I guess we could make this one work. This one's fun because it says Merry Christmas, but... Whew. All right. Let's see. This one's fun because I like the texture, the velvet. Let's cut a piece of that. And then I guess we'll try this one. But this is white and this is cream. So that may not go together. I mean, like it won't go together, but... I also have... Oh, I know what I want on here. Well, we're going to have to make do without it because I can't find it. Which is weird because I just put it in that Happy Meal. So it's got to be here close, but we're going to make do. All right, I found this ribbon. I found some red rickrack, but you can see we already have like so much red. This is very, very Christmassy, and I'm, again, not in the mood. This is really pretty. I really need more green, and I really want my green ribbon leaf. Green leaf ribbon. Yeah. Interesting that I don't have a lot of green in here, huh? Let's see. Here's some green. Let's do this. This is, well, this would be fun, although it's very thick. This is like a fun yarn. I don't have a lot of green, though. Oh, I really want my green leaf. Where is it? I literally just put it into that Happy Mail. I mean, this would be really fun. It's very wide. And that's not the right color. That's really all, and it doesn't quite match with the cream. Well, let's cut us a piece. There is no rhyme or reason to this, friends. I am just plain. I also thought I have to make a decision on a journal, and I do have some other life things that need to happen upstairs before I can go to bed. You know, life stuff, adulting stuff. I also think like this is really pretty, and I think I've cut it already. Do I have another half of this? Let's see. I think this is already used. So we'll take it. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I was just reaching and putting that away. Okay, let's just see what we think. Shall we? I think this might be too much red. We have a red clip. We have 2 pom-poms. That's a short lace comparatively, but that's all right. Red, red, red. And some fun green. Sure, why not? I don't think I need another red. And I'm happy with both of those. So we will not get into that right now. And I'm not too sure. I mean, there's like obviously different ways, right? But I was trying to think if I had something for the front, like a little, button or jewel or something. Let's see. I think that and I don't tie mine. Like, I'm just going to tie around it, if that makes sense. So I don't tie these or loop these on more than this because it just added so much bulk to it. So, and these are obviously like way too long, but oh, this is really fun ribbon. It's actually printed on both sides. That's really nice. There's that. And a green. I guess I could have done all these at the same time. I just wanted to kind of see what it would look like. And a cream. And a lace. I'm trying to think. I think I have some gems or something. I think I want this one kind of in the center. So I'll do that. All right. So it looks something like that. We want to make sure if we want to kind of layer them differently, this is obviously the time to do that. So, yeah, that's kind of fun. Let's go ahead and just tie that off, and then I'm still thinking if I have something to put on the front. Let's see, I want to get as close to this as possible. So I think that's it. And maybe this will help me get in the spirit of the month a little bit. I'm thinking maybe not. I can tell you maybe not, especially right now, because this is, I'll probably move this one. I don't know. The planner's throwing me for a loop, honestly. I'm gonna I'm gonna probably have to. Okay, so that little ball we're probably gonna take off. I got to do something with the planner. The blue's throwing me off, but I tried to pick up the blue because it's blue. Do you know what I'm saying? You guys, there is no way that like a planner or a journal should take this much energy out of my brain. It is just not flowing. And that is completely fine. I just have to kind of recognize that I'm not in a space to kind of handle that this week. I don't know. I might decide that this is the time to swap journals or swap planners and just move into my new one. I'm not too sure. Okay, so that's kind of the gist of it right now. Okay, I'm hoping these landed on both the same side. How did that happen? It's okay. We'll just move them around a little bit and pull them different ways. And then I would probably cut it because that's a bit long. Although I don't like them all the same, length, excuse me. All right. So let's try that for a little bit. It's a little not all right. Okay. So I'm going to play with this for a little bit, or not play with it. I'm going to use this for a little bit and just see how I feel. Because that's not going to go on my journal. Great. That's not any help at all. So what would go on my journal? Because I do like this. I actually use this. So the Cousin, as you know, if you don't, but if most of you know, is monthly, weekly, and daily. And it has 2 ribbons. So I use this to mark my monthly, which I never have to move, obviously, for the whole month, but I like that it starts my monthly. And then I use my ribbons to mark my weekly and my daily. So, yeah, good talk. Okay, so maybe this has to go in my journal, and maybe we need a different one for this. But again, I'm really thrown off by the orange. So what would we do if we wanted a different one? What colors? I would use this. If we're doing this, right? If we're doing this, I would use this. I need a blue, weirdly enough, for Christmas. Very strange. I need like that's fun. It's kind of a silver gray, isn't it? I don't need that. This is fun. Look at all the textures. I definitely need a green. I really wish I could find my green thing I just used. it sounds so crazy coming out of my mouth. Like, where is it? Is that green? Sort of. Kind of a weird little piece we have left over from something. That's almost too green, isn't it? What are you stuck to? Oh, look what you're stuck to. A card of Christmas cheer. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we'll put you back in here. Okay, I went digging without you. Sorry about that. And I hope that the last section taped. I paused you and unpaused you, but I may not have. So if this is a big jump from where we were, I do apologize. I am recording though. Okay, so, I don't know if it caught what I was missing. How about that? This is a box. This is not what I thought though. That's a bummer. I don't know where the box is that I'm looking for. This is not it. This is like material. That might work. I was looking for my lace box because all the laces I have on here. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, so we don't need this box. This is actually like almost lace material. But guess what I found? Right where it was supposed to be. Look at that. I'm going to pull it now because I know I'm going to want to use this. I actually want some on my other one as well. Well, I'll leave it out. We'll work on that in a bit. Okay, let's pull this piece. Ouch, stop it. Okay, so we're going to pull this piece and then where's the piece I want? I have this. That's not what I thought I was pulling just a minute ago. What was I pulling? Just this one. Oh, perfect. It's already cut. Okay, so we'll put that back away. All right, let's play just a bit, This is fun green. Again, if we were going to try and match this, there's no way I can mask this orange though. So I'm just, working with this. I could add another pom-pom, but I kind of like this one. It kind of goes with this color. So we'll add this pom-pom. I do like this dyed ribbon. Let's cut us a piece of this. And what else? Maybe I don't need this yarn. And I don't think I need this piece of green. So we'll put those back in their little box. I do like this piece very much. And then this is a fun roll of stuff. Let's use it. I've had it for probably 20 years. And I used some of it before. Silver. Kind of fun. I don't know. This green's fun. Oh, that's interesting. It's all taped. I'm actually not in love with the blue, is the problem. Like if I'm going to tie in the blue, it's really bright. I think I'm not going to tie in that blue there. And I'm not too sure. But that is really pretty. Now, interestingly enough, this is what I would say my heart keeps going to for my journal, for my colors. Is kind of this vintagey cream, maybe. I don't know another way to say that. Do we have anything that might tie in a touch of blue that's not gagging? Like this is very blue for me, but we could tie in this one blue here. Ironically, I have a lot of blue. Probably because I don't use it that. Oh, you know what's fun? Look at this. Look at this. Let's do this. You know what this is? This is a dish rag that I cut up. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna spend 1 second on this because actually, let me get out my good scissors. And let me get a little bit thinner of a cut on this. We might even get 2 out of this, but and I don't care that it's not straight. I just don't want it like that wide and that pattern that pronounced. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So I'm just going to lay them all out together. How about that? Let's just do it. Now, some of these are very long. I'm going to pull this to see if I can save some, right? Because that is completely savable, right? Okay. So let's string those through and just see what it looks like. Oh, I put away my twine, didn't I? Yep. Totally fun. The question is, do we want another one of these blue things? And I don't think we do. So yeah. Let's see where we're at. Did I take it out of here? I sure did. I sure did. All right. Let's do that. And let's do that. And then we're just going to tie, which I obviously can't do if I'm talking. And I'll still look. I know I have some Christmas charms and buttons and whatnot, so I'll just tie something on later. But this will get us started. All right, and then I'll wrap it around a couple times this way. And a couple times. That little leaf's not going to make the cut. And a couple times this way. All right, so now we have 2 ribbons. We have one for our planner and one for our journal that's not made. So it might be made, actually. I don't know. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Well, I pulled that one too tight. So there you go. Good thing it has like 6 knots. Okay. So there's that. All right. So now we have this. I think I'm going to cut. It's kind of kinked right there. And I think this one's a little long. I'm going to let it like, I'm going to have to get to know it a little bit, right? Before, I don't want to cut too much off, I guess is what I'm saying. This one seems a little long. I think we'll cut one of those off. and then it will go in my month. That's not my month. See, my month isn't marked because I took off my... it will go in my month, which is right here. And I think... I don't normally put it this way. I normally put it this way, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. For right now, it'll go over here. Okay? And that's kind of how that's going to look for now. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. This one obviously doesn't match this journal. Okay? All right. So for right now, that's where we're at. My month is set up. I have this fun thing in here that doesn't match, but I thought it was really fun. And I need to set some stuff up. Am I in the mood to do that? Don't really know. I don't think so. I mean, my month is set up. There are things I need to add on here, but the dates are on and everything like that. Here is my weekly. Obviously, I need to add things in here. So there's that. And then I've set up 2 days. So I need to get these clipped and ready to go. I'm a mess. Okay, there we go. Here is Monday and Tuesday. So I haven't done any decorating or anything. I just wrote in work to do. This will be, I think what's been working well for me is just marking work to do's. And I've been trying to track my food in here. And thank you to the brilliant person. Please forgive me because I forgot who it was. I was responding to texts or messages, comments last night while we were flying. That was like, have you ever thought about just tracking your food and not worrying about the calories? Going back to a previous conversation we had about it. So I don't know. I might just try that because I get really thrown off when I don't know the calories. I know that sounds silly, but that's just my brain right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I actually want to put this clip here right now because I don't have my other clip on me. So I think I'd rather have my month and then be able to flip very quickly to my week like that. Okay. So I think that's where that's going to go. My planner, is set up and ready enough to get me through a Monday. Sorry, I got a string or a ribbon there. Okay. What else can we do? A journal, friends. Let's decide on a journal. So here's what. Oh, I literally just put that other one away. That's so funny. I just put it in the closet. Okay, let me go grab it. Okay. If you're new here, welcome, obviously. If you're not, I did a video. I was going to do a part 2. Let me start with that. I was going to do a part 2. I just couldn't. I turned on the camera and I just couldn't. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So these are 2 options that I already made. Okay. Yeah, both would work. Both don't speak to my soul. I think it might be a little late to be trying to do something that speaks to my soul right now. So this is simply like a notebook cover, like from the thrift store, an old one or whatever. I just cut papers and put them in here. It's literally nothing more than that. Okay. This is not going to be my journal. Okay. I can't even wrap my head around it right now. I mean, even if I try to put like different things in here, and yet I can't tell you why. I guess that's what I'm struggling with is like, if I don't like this, that's fine. But then what do I want? Right. That's where I'm struggling. Like, I really like this. I specifically really, really like this plastic cover. So is it the size I don't like? And would I be happier in a smaller size? This journal I made in November, no, July. Prepping for December. And it's like my old normal version. It's just scrapbook paper that we cut in half. We folded, lots of paper in half and put them into pages. I did some punching of some edges here, and I did some folding of some flaps like this. Okay, that can be cut off or can be flipped or like whatever. This one is not speaking to me either. So I'm really stuck. Do I need something to speak to me right now? I don't know. Apparently, I don't know. Let me tell you what is speaking to me. This piece of paper. I know, weird, right? But look, we're in this like cream, and not this one, but like cream velvet, this thing. Yeah. This piece of paper and this specifically. Even we'll take this one out. These, and this. This is the mood board. Okay? Now, what does that mean? Well, I have no idea. I have no idea. The other thing we have is we made a master board, a glue board book, whatever, the other night, of this. And this is better than either of these for me. I can't describe it. So I'm having a really hard time. Like, I even like this. I don't know if this is a thing. I wish I had, I don't know. This is kind of my, this is it, folks. No, I'm not putting this. I've had this forever. I love this so much. I'm not putting this on my journal, but holy cow. It's stunning. So I don't quite know what to do with myself right now, quite frankly. This would be the easy way to go. I really don't like it. This also, but no, it's not going to happen. So I thought, well, okay, let's just be realistic. Let's just be realistic. Could I was thinking, let's just cut a piece and cover up this vintage Santa, and put this. I thought it would be fun because my item of the month is scraps. And so I thought it would be fun to make a cover out of scraps. Like I thought, see this piece right here? Love this. And this one. So I could cover this up with this, but it's still a little kind of like bright for me and like not, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We could use this entire book. I'm not going to, but we could. That works. I'm not too sure this works on here, but like we could make it work, right? And I'm not saying that's perfect either. I don't even know, but it's kind of like a muted. I don't know. I'm really, really stuck. The other thing I think I'm not enjoying, wanting, feeling, whatever, is like an entire month of Christmas paper, which both of these have. So I think I want to make a journal. Like this is fine. Like that, this is fine. Let's just take a look. Fine. fine. I like this, but like kind of Christmassy. Let's just check this out really quick, just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6. This is not too bad. 7, 8. Again, like this page, we could completely cover in orange if we wanted to, right? I say orange just like for fun, right? But if I'm not going to use my Christmas paper now, then when am I going to use it? You know what I mean? But do I want the 10th of December to look like this? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that works. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's a really bad page for that day. 25. Weird, right? Out of all the pages that need to be Christmas, 25. And then all of this, well, that's not true because we're going to have Christmas this day. We're going to have Christmas this day, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, my other thought was I really like this plastic cover. Do I try to incorporate different pages into this book? But I don't think that's where we're headed. This size is really bothering me. These are very big pages. I know that sounds weird. This is a lot. I don't like this right now. So I'm just babbling. I don't know. I should have gone live. Not that you guys could help solve this problem, but sometimes talking about it out loud with actual people is helpful. So my thought right now is I don't like this cover. I could cover this. I could just glue this on here. You know, kind of like that. We don't even have to put this on the front. This doesn't have to be the front of the journal, but I am kind of drawn to it. We could obviously just put a title that says December, and then you would open it up like this, and it would say we could put this here. So if we're going to do that, I don't have to do it now. Like this cover's fine. You know what I mean? And then I would do this. And I just think it's the smart thing to do. And maybe I'll fall in love with it as we... It's like an arranged marriage, you know what I mean? I mean, that's judgy and I don't know anything about arranged marriages, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pre-decided and like hopefully the relationship grows as we spend time together. All right. This was my bag of stuff. I divided my pile into 3 piles, and this is my pile that I chose to use. for me. Part of which was these days, because I have them. So this would be like the first, and they're rather big. These match this journal rather well, like the vintage. Maybe the vintage will grow on me. I don't know. What I do know is this is stupid amount of energy to be putting into this journal. The other thing I thought would be fun was if, since my prompt for the month, my item of the month is scraps, I was hoping to use scraps to make my journal. But ironically, by making this journal, I created the scraps, which is, why I have piles and piles and piles of scraps. It's because they're used to make these pages in my journals the last 6 years or whatever. I don't know what to do. I feel like I should just go for it because if I don't, I'm going to regret it later and I'm going to be frustrated that I don't have a journal to work in. So let's do it. Let's get some numbers on these pages. We're just going to do it. We're just making a committed choice right now. That's the front. This will be tomorrow, Monday. And I don't have specific words yet, days, so I'll find some or stickers or something and put them on here. So that's 1. This will be 2. And I'm going to add these as corner tucks because I don't want to take away that opportunity if I need it. I obviously don't have to, but we're going to do it. We're doing this. Okay, here we go. It feels better already. We've made a decision. We just have to start. I already committed to this corner with the corner tuck, but we don't have to make them all corner tucks, obviously. This would be 4. I've said in the last couple videos I'm ready. I'm ready to change my clothes this month. I'm done with fall colors. I'm excited to do that. So that'll be good. This is fun. Look at that color on there. Now, do we put it on the white to tie it in? Sure, why not? Let's just stay uniform on that. I mean, I'm not going to do them all, but let me. Now, what I have done for lots of the months is use my item of the month on my numbers. But we're not going to do that this month, so I'm just going to glue these down. We're going to have to find a lot of other ways to use numbers. Nope. Use scraps. All right, there's 6. Did you say it? Did I hear you say it? If you have kids, if you work around kids, you know. There's 7. All right, this is 8. I'm wanting to put some of these on this pocket, but they're not quite big enough. I mean, we could. Yeah, because I actually don't like it over there. So we're going to cut this guy down. And put it on there. Now this one I don't need. I'm not going to make a pocket or a tuck. So we'll glue that in like that. All right, which means we will also glue this. All right, so there's 8. Oh no. Oh no. You know what I should have done? Let's just go through 8. That's 9. This is 10. Let's go through and make sure. I don't know where my 9 is. Okay, 11. Holy cow. 12. 13. 14. That's really cute. 15. 16. 17. My other gripe with this, 18. 19. 20 with these advent calendar scrapbook sets is obviously they only go towards the 21st. No, until the 25th, and then you don't have any numbers for the rest of the month. 23. 24. That is not what we counted before. I'm not saying it's not right. I'm just saying it's not what we counted before. So let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We counted this. I know that's the 5th. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That makes that 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, well, I feel like we counted enough times that I miscounted before. It does not mean that I know where my 9 is. But that's okay. We'll find it. There's 8, 9. It must be in here, right? See, here's a little December. All right, I will look when I get you guys see this. Look at that. Love it. Well, that'll be interesting if I don't have my 9. We'll come up with something, but weird. And I don't want to go through my whole other stack. I separated, like I said, I already went through all my stuff. And I put them into piles. All right. I'll deal with that later. So that's 9. This is 10. And 11. What do you guys do if you only have the numbers for the Advent? Do you print some up or do you have printables? What you got? What you got? I like this on the black. Yeah. I mean, they're very big for the size of the pages, which is why I think I want to keep them as a possible pocket. like if I just pop it up here, that just takes a lot of space that's no longer usable. I mean, I guess some people do upside down tucks, but this one has to go over here. $13, $14. I actually want over here. So we'll do the same thing we did to the other one. We'll cut a little bit off. I don't know. I wish I could tell you what set these are from. I don't know who made these or what scrapbook company they're from. All right, there's 14. I'm actually going to cut a little bit off there. And then I'm also going to go ahead and glue it down. Now, I might come back and just add some trim and fun things before we even get started on this. Washi, whatever. Okay, this I think has to go over here. Or do we like it like contrasting the white? I think we'll put it over here. Because I can't believe it's December. Seems crazy to me. And I feel like we've said it all year. Like, what happened to January? What happened to February? It seems like it's gone really, really quickly. So this one has to go on the red because the white is like too white for me over here, if that makes any sense. I don't like the contrast of the white on the cream paper or the white on the off-white paper, whatever you want to call that. Okay. 17, 18. So here we're kind of stuck because none of this is white. Like I don't like it on that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to fold it up like this in case we want it, but I'm not going to use it on this side. So I was going to cut it off, but we can save that decision for later. And we'll do that. Well, we're stuck again on this weird paper. I'm going to put it over here. All right, there's 19. Yeah. 20. I wonder if I can start. Let's see if my other cheap glue is in the mood. I did clean it. We'll see. All right. I didn't have to cut that one down. I will glue this though. $20, $21. $22. Now that one, weirdly enough, I'm okay on the white. $23 I have to put on the white because I can't put it over here. So we'll glue those on. 24. All right, this I think, I don't know what we're going to do this day. This is my husband's birthday. I try not to do Christmas on this day, but I think we might be celebrating Christmas on this day. Oh, gosh. Okay. This one, I guess, goes over here. All right. So that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm going to have to figure out the rest of the month, but that's okay. That's a great start for now. We are committed to this little journal. Now, this is not going to work for me. So we're going to have to figure out, okay, this whole thing is going away. If I find another piece of, I thought I might take this cover. For whatever reason, I'm liking the plastic cover. So that journal will wait again for another year. I don't know if this is quite what I want. I just thought it would be fun. But I think it's going to be more fun right here. As a, pocket. All right, so see, I have, this would be like my inspiration piece. I have another piece like this. Like, this is what I wanted my pages to look like. Using all my scraps, right? I just saw Carrie make her journal cover, and she used wrapping paper, but she did like a faux stitch on it. It was really cute. Well done. Well done. I'm wondering, you guys, I'm going to go stand outside and I'm going to let you hear the seals down on the docks in front of our house. They are so dang cute. They're not in front of our house. They're in front of the people's house that live on the water. And they make my heart so happy. So happy. See, so here is, like, look how cute that would be as a page in my Christmas book. Just looks like Christmas cookies. Is that not adorable? See, this was all stuff I pulled for Christmas. Yikes. Ooh. That's crazy. All right, that's not making the cut. Let's just make a decision on this. I mean, I like this idea. I don't think I can have those words upside down, and I don't want them. I'd have to use this bottom corner here. I don't know. I mean, that might work. Let's do one thing at a time. Let's cut us a piece from what I cut. Ooh. Okay, for those of you that made the comment, I didn't throw it out. The Cricut paper cutter that I hate, I put in Goodwill or giveaway. Yeah. So, just so you're clear. This one I'm not a fan of either because it only goes to 3.5 inches. Why? Why don't you have an expansion bar? Makes no sense, people. Makes no sense. This should be 6. Yeah. Here's another paper cutter I have with an expansion bar measure, whatever. I don't get the point of this. Why? All right. Let's cut us a piece, shall we? I'm going to cut it. This is a major commitment. It doesn't have a cutter. Oh my God. My brain is going to pop. What? What happened to the blade? Are you serious right now? You have got to be joking. You're joking me, right? The crazy part is I have this blade that I love I have this blade that I thought fit into the cutter that I loved, but it does not. Does it fit into this one? Oh my God. Is it even possible if my life is working this well right now? I am going to cry if that works because it didn't fit into my favorite Fiskars cutter and it might fit into this one. Is that even possible? Well, I guess I need to make a 6-inch cut, don't I? And then we'll cut it down. Shut up. It only kind of cut? Oh my God. Could someone please help me with my planner problems? Or my blade problems? I don't understand what's happening. I'm not going to cut half of this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so this is 6 inches. This way. So now we need to decide what pocket we want. And well, I guess I'll take this piece over here because I'm not in love with it. So we're going to take this piece. So we're looking at this pocket right here. So let's see. Let's do that. Did that cut? It sure did. That's crazy. That's craziness at this hour of my life right now. All right, let's make us a pocket. Out of scraps. Cool, cool. It's going to go right there. Dare we try the Elmer's on this? Let's do it. I have faith in you. All right. All right, we're going to make this pocket. And that needs a little help because I put it on that other piece of paper and it's kind of warped. I actually don't know if this Elmer's is going to hold this now that I think about it. All right, so what else do we want to do? I think I still want to make this my front. Ooh, yeah, see, it's not. All right. But I wonder, let's cut it down. Now see, this one you could use for this, I guess, because you know where you want to cut it. So I'm going to take away I'm going to take away the squareness of it because, and that may be part of what I really like about it. So, but obviously that decision's now made, but that's okay. Okay, this one actually cuts really well. I just, obviously you can't use it for bigger pieces that you need to measure. Okay, see that pocket's not holding. So I actually really like putting tape on these. I know we're not supposed to tape pockets, but like, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I actually am okay with this. This looks fine to me. It'd be fun to put some scraps behind it, but one, it's too busy, and two, I don't want to waste all the scrap, paper. I know. You heard me. You heard me. I don't want to waste my scrap paper. I hear myself, the craziness. But I could do something like that. Now, is not quite the same as over here. So I'm not too sure what I want to do here. So I'm going to leave that for now. We will put some just temporary tabs on here, okay? Just to help it. All right, so we now have a journal. Am I in love with it? No, I'm not. Are we going to fall in love? Absolutely. It always happens. So, the front, so I need to put a little thing here that says like item of the month, scraps. And then I need to figure out the cover, because I don't think this guy's going to make the cut. My concern is this is very, well, one, it's not quite the vibe I want anyway. It's a little bit brighter than I was hoping for, I think, is what I'm struggling with. I also have fun, like, acetate, but it's pretty bright. Like, that's a lot going on. That doesn't work. This is actually pretty thick. Even though we just chose paper, it's obviously with all the glue and the paper on it. So it would work, like thickness wise. We would just have to really work at getting it to stick on here. I don't know. I keep just playing with the idea of like a vellumy soft, I mean, I've never done vellum on the outside, and there's an obvious reason for that, but that's not bad. Like, what if we double layered this? I know it really takes away from all the work we did on that patchwork, but this is just a lot. So we'll just keep playing with it. We'll just keep playing with it. This is not going to make the cut, I don't think, for the month. I'm not a vintage girl. It's not going to happen. So I think this is good. I may not back it with anything. Maybe we want to back that with some vellum. Aw, that's fun. Do we like that? I think I do. I also have, oh no, oh my goodness. That's just stripe on stripe. That's crazy talking. Let me look over here. I'm just reaching into my magic paper. Oh no, we don't want more. Oh, but look, wait. I was like, we don't want more stripes, but, oh wait, what is this? Those are black. Where's my gold? What's happening? Regular acetate. This is also black. What's happening? Well, that's not going to make the cut. But look how fun that would be if it matched up. Oh my gosh. It doesn't quite match up though, does it? Okay. I like the vellum. let's do it. All right, let's do the vellum. I'm going to glue this guy on and we're going to cut around. No, I'm going to tape this guy on to the vellum. And then we're going to tape, I think, the vellum onto the book. I think that's the best way to go. Do I dare try this on the paper cutter? Sure, why not? What's happening? All right, let's cut this. And I don't even want to cut the whole piece because I just know, you know what I'm going to say. I want to save it. And I only have one dot on the side, so we'll do that right there. Okay. Okay, this acetate is making me sad right now because I thought we were going to use it and we're clearly not. I'm going to put this red away. Well, I guess I'll leave the red out with my Christmas stuff. And we'll put these pieces back in the magic paper folder. And then we will put this on here like that. Yeah, I actually like that. Okay. All right, that softens that up a little bit. You guys, we have to go to the store tomorrow. Our fridge is so empty. The good news is I took a long time to clean it out today because it was so empty. You know, pull out all the drawers, scrub all the shelves, take all the shelves out, all that kind of stuff. But we need some food in this house. Okay. Okay, so there's that. I'm okay with that. And then this is our paper clip for the planner. The bobbles are a little bobbly and fat. Okay, so that's kind of fun. Again, I'm not in a pressure to cover this necessarily. I just don't think it's going to make the cut for the whole month. But, you know, it's okay. We'll take it as it comes. I'm going to keep playing with this and get different colors out here. But I think we're okay. I think we're at a starting place at least. I don't feel panicked that I don't have a journal to write my stuff in tomorrow, and the decision's been made. Would I like something else more? Maybe. That decision's done. I'm also thinking that, like, I don't know. This is so stunning, but it's not going to make the cut. I'm just going to put it away now and be done with it. Okay. So that's it. We have a journal. I'm not, obviously, I normally don't even worry about the cover, putting a title or anything like that on it yet. So I'm not panicked about that. We'll figure out what this is supposed to look like. I have, like, you know, so many options, obviously, even like old envelopes. So we have tons of scrapbooking paper. So I could change this out or probably will change this out very easily. And we'll go from there. I just keep looking. I might make a new scrap board. Like I might make a new master board. with different colors. Like this, again, just seems a little bright to me or something. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I like it here. Let's put something in there. So we just, my brain is like, yay, we have a pocket. I'm actually really happy with this. I love this a lot. And this, we'll go. Let's go. We're going to go. I need to find some words, some months, some, not months, days somewhere. I need to go through my list, but it's coming together. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm struggling on multiple levels with December. And that's okay. I'm just trying to keep it real here and let you guys know. and I encourage you to talk about it if you are too, for whatever reason. I also love this very much. Thank you, whoever sent this to me. It was a long time ago in Happy Mail, and I love it, and I don't want to use it, but I'm gonna, because I absolutely love it. It's one of my pieces that I'm just like loving. So this will continue to evolve, and we will watch the journal come to life, right? I have lots of washies that I'm going to try and use. I'm going to not tip, but edge some of these pages with it. And I also want to find my gold leaf Christmas holly one, because I think that would look nice in here. And we'll go from there. Okay? All right. Thanks for being here, you guys. Let's go. It's time for December. See? Right here. December. No, I'm not putting that there. I mean, really anywhere. I think I'm going to cut this out, and this is from an old, where's my sleeves? There they are. This was in an old planner, obviously, that I cut up. So we'll save that December. That was Erin Condren. Let me know your thoughts on December, friends. And how are you feeling? How are you handling this season? It brings up a lot of stuff for a lot of people, and this one's particularly hard for me. So I hope you are well, and please reach out to someone and share. I don't think it's that weird to not be holly jolly every day this season. So I'm going to do my best. That also means drinking my water, going to the gym, eating healthy food, and getting outside and getting fresh air, because it's winter and we have very, very, very short days here. So I know very clearly that I need to get outside and do all the things that I can to help with my mood right now. So, all right, have a great day. I'm super glad you're here. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on the paperclip, on the journal, on all the stuff, on the planner. It's a hot mess is what the planner is right now, but we're going to figure that out too. I actually really like this a lot. I really like, this is my favorite. This is my color palette for this month. I really love that a lot. If I were to make a journal, it would be these colors, which go with this, but I'm really happy with that. So that's it, friends. I hope you're playing along with the item of the month. If not, grab some scraps. Let's use them. All your scraps. Get out your drawers of stuff, all the little pieces of paper that you save and want to use. Let's do it. Okay. So you have a whole pile right here. We're going to use them. Okay. We'll keep gluing them together and making stuff. All right. Have a great day, you guys. I'll catch you soon. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.